What's up guys, CamoSquid here, welcome back to another video. If you clicked on this video, I think it's safe to assume that you wanted to learn how to solve a 2x2x3 Rubik's Cube. And if you came here to learn how, you are right, because that is going to happen after I solve it, right after the intro. So as I said, I'm going to give it a quick solve, and I'm going to show you how, because you wouldn't have clicked on this video if you didn't want to learn how. And the fact that you're watching this video, you obviously do want to learn how, because you clicked on the video. If you're just one of those viewers who just watches all my videos just because you're awesome, props to you. Alright, so I'm just gonna give it a quick solve. I'm just basically, the way I learned it is how I'm solving it. Well, that makes sense. But it's also obviously going to be the way I teach you, because I wouldn't show you how to solve it a way that obviously I don't know how to solve. This is actually one of the cubes I got for Christmas, you may remember that. This pretty much consists of like the same couple of moves over and over again. For the most part anyways. Oh wow. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me just do this. Oops. Alright, so there's a quick solve. I don't know if you noticed it, but I did mess up a little bit right there. Not too hard to fix. So I'm just gonna mix it up. Normally when I mix things up, I know you don't have to mix past a certain amount of moves, because it only takes so many moves to solve or whatever. I just usually mix it up till I get bored and don't feel like mixing up. For this cube, I try and mix it up so that like there isn't more than two, I guess, of the same color right next to each other, like orange and orange, blue and blue. For the ends, I usually just try and get it like that. But obviously you can have it like however you want, really. You could even do that. So once you have it mixed up, doesn't really matter which side you start on, just know that once you solve one end, the other one will, the corresponding end will solve as well. So you don't have to worry about trying to solve both and keeping the one the same and one solved and so on. But pretty much, if you have it like this, where there's one corner wrong out of the four, then you pretty much, what you want to do is line up the one on the bottom underneath the one on the top. So it's in this row, and this one is also in this row. If you had it where, let's see. So if it was like this, you have it. So if it was like this, whichever down here, if it was like this, you put down here the opposite of this. So this one, the white is in this row, I want the yellow in this row down here. So you do that, and then you just move it up. Before we go any further, I just want, well actually, if you had a case like, let's see if I can get it. If you have the case where the ends are the same like this, whichever way it's arranged here, you want pretty much just pretty much just the opposite of this end. So this one goes yellow, white, white, yellow. On this end, I want white, yellow, yellow, white. And then you just move one side up and go from there. Now, we're going to work on solving these layers. Obviously, you can choose which one you want to do first. You do this one and then you do this one, or vice versa, obviously. This one for me is already solved, but this one is not solved completely, so I will show you how to do that. If you have a case where none of them are paired up correctly, like say, well, obviously not like this, like if you had a case where all of them were not paired up correctly around here, where no two were next to each other of the same color, then you would just do it, I think, 3 times. But if you have it where there is one, you do this move once. Or if none of them were right, you would do it twice, actually. Not once. Sorry about that. Anyways, whichever side is wrong, you want to put it to the left, or whichever side is right, sorry, put it to the left, so now it's over on this side. And then what you want to do, before we continue, well, not before we continue, really quickly, I just want to mention, when I'm going to put the algorithms up on screen, when I do R, for the 2x2x3, I'm considering this move to be R. Like, normally R would be this, but on a 2x2x3, obviously you can't do anything from there. So I'm considering R to be one of these. You may see some videos where people consider this R2, because it's R and then 2. But because you can't do anything with this one, I'm just considering one move R. One R to be R. Anyways, so you put the correct side on the left, and then you do R, U, R, U prime, R. Once again, that's R, U, R, U prime, R. Now you want to do F prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And now that'll get you that layer. So that's pretty much getting the ends and then getting these 2 layers. Well, getting the ends is, honestly, I feel like it might be sort of intuitive. But getting around this is, I consider that to be one step, and then doing the middle layer to be another step. But pretty much, you want to have it so it looks like this, and then you want now for this part, I would consider this to be R and this R2. Because it's, instead of it being 2x2x3 for this part, whereas if you had it like this, it's 2x2x3. For this, you want to have this facing you, so it's just 2x2 essentially. You pretty much just get rid of this. So anyways, what you do, this becomes the top now, these sides. So for this, you have this one here and this one here, and the rest are right. You want to hold it like a U, do R2, U, R2, U, R2, U. It's really, you really don't need to know how many times to do it. You can tell that once it's getting close to solving, then it's getting close to solving. So that's one way, that's one case. You do the same move for any case, but you could have one where it's, what, say, like this, where there's one here, one there, and then one right. It really, there's I don't know how many, but there's like 2 or 3 different possible. Well, there's probably more than that, but you pretty much just do that move until you don't need to anymore. When I do it on one side, and then usually I rotate. Usually I just turn it like this. So, say for instance, I have this, where one of them is in the correct positioning, and the rest are not. When I do it, I start, it really doesn't matter, but from whichever face, when I do it, and then I pretty much just, I rotate it back a face. Obviously you can do it however you want, but that's just how I do it. And then, there you go. You have solved your 2x2x3. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on to join the Squid Army. With that being said, I will stop wasting your time. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, whenever you're watching this. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe and join the Squid Army today so you never miss out when I upload new videos. Speaking of which, here's my most recent video. Check it out now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.